Yes, copywriting is one powerful skill every business owner must have. So if you're a business owner, you must know how to write persuasively to persuade your customers to buy from you. If you don't know how to do it, you have to employ people to do it for you. So if you want to work in a company, you want to help the company make profit, you want to help the company make sales, then you have to learn copywriting. But there's this problem. I found out that one mistake some people are making, some copywriters are making, is that they write without using copywriting frameworks. And when they don't use copywriting frameworks, they might get confused, or they might even write beyond what they're supposed to write. And at the end of the day, they might not get the result they are expecting. But imagine when you use a framework. A framework will give you a guide on what to write, how to write it, how to structure your write-up to capture customers' attention. I was recording copywriting tutorials for my students, and I came across these frameworks. I was recording about copywriting frameworks. There are so many copywriting frameworks. So I was recording it, and at a point I said, okay, I think you might need this. I think you might need this. Copywriting framework is so important, and there are so many of them. There are so many of them. But the one I want to share with you today is what we call AIDA copywriting frameworks. AIDA, attention, interest, desire, action. AIDA, attention, interest, desire, action. Okay, so this is a powerful copywriting framework. If you learn it, oh my God. Okay, and I've taken my time to teach you how to use AIDA framework in this particular training, in this particular tutorial. So what do? Just watch the video. You are going to learn about AIDA frameworks and use it to write powerful ad copy. All right, so welcome back. So we are going to quickly look at copywriting frameworks. Copywriting frameworks. There are so many copywriting frameworks, and these are just frameworks that helps you to guide you in writing a hypnotic ad copy. Okay, so it's just like a guide, something that guides you. Okay, give you a guide on how to write a good copy. So you don't just pick your pen and start writing. There's need for you to use a framework or have a framework in mind while writing to help you to write something that will catch people's attention. Okay, so let's start from the first one, which is AIDA copywriting framework. So AIDA is an acronym for attention, interest, desire, action. Attention, interest, desire, action. All right, so let's break it down. Attention grabs the attention, your audience attention with a striking headline or hook. So the first thing that you must do is to grab your readers' attention with headlines. We've talked about headline before. Okay, we've talked about headlines before. So you need, and I told you that anytime you want to write headline, there is need for you to revisit types of headlines. Okay, revisit types of headlines. That will help you to know, to think of the best. Just go through the types of headline, then choose the most relevant one for whatever you want to write. Okay, good. But just know that the aim is to grab the your audience attention. All right, that very good. Then not just headline alone, but you can also grab the attention of your readers with your maybe the first line, first paragraph, or first line of your writing. Okay, so we call it a hook. Okay, so headline is also a hook. Use it to hook people. Okay, so then after reading the headline, you know, some people will click when their attention is grabbed. They will click on the copy to read, as in the headline, to read the content. If the first sentence there or first paragraph doesn't entice the person is most likely going to leave and stop reading. But if the first paragraph captivates a person, the person will want to read more and more. And the idea is this: while writing an ad copy, write in such a way that the headline will grab the attention of the reader. Okay, so I make the reader to read the first paragraph. Then the first paragraph will grab the attention of the reader and force the reader, or rather entice the reader to read the second paragraph. The second paragraph will grab the attention and make the reader to read the third paragraph. So it continues that way until the final paragraph. That will be your aim. So whenever you're writing ad copy, make sure that each paragraph is getting attention, okay, enticing the reader, making the hypnotizing the reader in a positive way, okay, to continue to read until he finishes it and performs the action he's supposed to perform. Okay, so that is it. Then interest. Provide engaging information to maintain interest. Yeah, so the interest, always bear in the interest of your audience in mind. After you must have made market research, you already know the possible interest of your audience, what they want to achieve, their aim, their goal, their interest, and all. Okay, so while writing, make sure that every line of ad copy is kind of trying to direct the person to his interest, trying to let the person know that you are aware of so interest and you have the solution. You understand? So always try to make sure that you are not going away from the interest of the person while writing. So whatever you are going to write, you are going to steer it to the person's interest, to keep the interest of the person, to maintain the interest of the audience while writing. Okay, then desire. Highlight benefits and create a strong desire for the product. Okay, so this is so important. If you are not able to make your audience salivate for the product or service you are talking about, or whatever you want them to do, if you didn't find a way to make them salivate for it, they might not buy, even if they need it, unless if they need it badly. Okay, but if they don't need it badly, they might not buy. But if you are able to make them salivate for it, okay, so, by highlighting the benefits and why they must, why they need it. You understand? For example, if I'm talking about learning a skill, then I can maybe use myself as an example, how I started from nothing and build multi-million naira business. Okay, and working to build multi-million dollars business. But I started from nothing because I learned a skill, and I've seen some of my students that did the same thing. They learned skill from my academy and they are building wonderful business. They're building multi-million business with it. Do you understand? And they know that this is exactly what most of my students want. They want money. They want to use their skill to make money and to sustain themselves and to build their business and live a wealthy lifestyle. Okay, so when you begin to get them know that you are already living the life they want to live, and some of your students are also living the life they want to live, and you show them some evidence, then it will highlight, it will create a strong desire, okay, for them, for the product in their mind, and that will make them buy. Okay, that will make them buy. All right, then action. Encourage a specific action such as purchasing or signing up. This one is so important. Don't forget this. Okay, because sometimes I see people salivate, make people salivate so much, but at the end of the day they won't tell them what to do or they won't make it clear for them to know exactly what to do to get that solution. Okay, so you can say something like click on so button to buy. Okay, and and sometimes instead of using buy, because some people when they hear buy, it will strike in their mind. People don't like spending money. Okay, they don't want to spend, so buy means they have to spend money.
But what if you say something like enroll? Enroll. Enroll is more mild than buy. Okay, enroll in the course if you're talking about the course. Okay, or grab the opportunity. Okay, grab this opportunity. You put it in a button. Grab the opportunity on the button. Okay, or the link they are going to click. Grab the opportunity here. So everybody want to grab the opportunity. Okay, but when you say buy, some might not really want to buy, but they want to grab the opportunity. But they know the both of them actually mean the same thing. You are trying to put it in such a way that it makes it easy for them to pay for it. Okay, so you use just mild and hypnotic text to make them in your call to action, to make them want to click on it. Click on the link you want them to click on, or if it's your website, click on the button you want them to click on and to perform the action you want them to perform. You understand? So that is this AIDA. That's what AIDA copywriting framework says. So anytime you want to write, if you want to use this particular framework to write, you know that the first thing you should do is to write a captivating headline. Okay, then write to highlight the interest. Make sure that whatever you're writing is talking about the interest of the person. Okay, then create a strong desire in the person by telling them what your product or service can do for them. Okay, no, the first one, this interest, just your aim is to make them know that you are aware of their interest. You understand? So kind of start making them to start to say, wow, so this person knows that I need this. Oh, I've been looking for this for a long time. Oh my God, this is exactly what I need. This is what I've been thinking about. This is exactly what, do you understand? So once they hear that, once they see that we are talking about their interest, it's okay, they want to read and read and read, you understand? Then you now start creating strong desire. They're telling them that somebody has done this and this is what the person gets. You yourself, you've also done this and you've made millions from it. So wow, their desire is built already. Okay, they now have strong desire. Okay, and they are at that point, they are ready to perform any action you want them to perform. Okay, you now start, you drop the call to action. Okay, telling them click on the link to enjoy this opportunity, or grab the opportunity here, or something like that. Once they click on the link, the link will open, then they will pay and get access to the opportunity. You understand? So that's how this one works. How do you now write? You can write by just use your laptop or your phone or your pen. Okay, so you follow this guideline, start writing. Okay, you remember, you go to the headline, check types of headline, then look for the one that can catch people's attention, use it, and write the headline. Then you start writing. But the quickest way to write is to use AI, and I will strongly advise you to use AI anytime. Okay, use AI anytime, but after using AI, you edit to suit you. Okay, or you can write on your own. After writing on your own, you still use AI to write. I also do this one. Sometimes I will just write by myself without using AI. Then after that, I will also repeat the process with AI. Then I will compare both. Maybe I will copy some points from AI and add to my own and adjust it. Or you can just write with AI. Then after that, you after writing with AI, you edit it to suit exactly what you want, because surely AI might not get it exactly the way you want it, but at least it will give you a very helpful guide. Okay, now let's do it. Now that you know about AIDA framework, if it is what you want to use, you have to specify. You have to tell AI, use AIDA framework to write a full ad copy. Okay, maybe if you don't want it to be long, you can say a brief ad copy. All right, let's say I want to sell my product to people, or maybe to people in Nigeria, to young people in Nigeria between the ages of 20 to 22 or 20 to 25. Okay, between the ages of, okay, let's say ages of 18 to 22. Okay, 18 to 22. Okay, that you want to sell I want to sell my IT product to them, IT services, IT training to them. Okay, so how am I going to write it? Now let's do it together. Let's do it together. So I'm going to use AI as usual. Okay, we use Perplexity AI, Perplexity AI, and ChatGPT. I told you can use all of them if you want. One thing I must beg you is this: do not be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry. Don't be lazy, please. Don't be in a hurry. Take it slowly. Try to do everything you're supposed to do to get the result, because sometimes if you're in a hurry, you miss out some things you're supposed to consider. Okay, so because some people will say, if maybe maybe if I say you should use AI, different AI, they say it's tasking, it's too much to using so many AI. Yes, you can just use one, it's okay, but sometimes when you compare two or three AI write up, you get the best. Okay, but if one is enough for you, that's okay. So I'm just opening the AI dash GPT, Gemini, Gemini. Okay, and DeepSeek, DeepSeek.com. Chat.deepseek.com. Okay. Okay, so we now have 4 AI here. Okay, now let's start. Let's type one here, then we'll copy it and paste in others. All right. Maybe I will say I'm an IT tutor in Nigeria. I teach people IT courses, IT skills. I help people learn IT skills. I help people learn IT skills. Write write a hypnotic ad copy using AIDA framework. Okay, so to persuade young Nigerians from 18 to 23 years to enroll in my web development and mobile app development course. Okay, so now let's check this. So I told the AI that I'm an IT tutor that teach IT skills. Okay, Then I want him to write a hypnotic, just like attractive ad copy using AIDA frameworks. You see, I specified it, okay, to persuade young Nigerians from the age from okay from 18 to 22 years to enroll in my web development course. Okay. Okay, so this is if you are writing to the entire young people in the whole of Nigeria. So if you want to specify it to a particular location, like young people in Lagos, Nigeria, okay, in Anambra State, and you understand, you can also do the same thing, because sometimes AI will check the maybe the culture and or to know how to put it. But let's assume you are writing for the entire people in Nigeria. Okay, now let me copy this and keep it in a notepad, because I will also need it for future. Okay, let me keep it here. Okay, now I will send it. Why this is coming up, let me also give it to ChatGPT. Okay, the same thing to Gemini, and same to DeepSeek. Okay, now let's check if this one is ready. Yeah. Now this is the one written by Perplexity. It say, attention. It say, are you ready to turn your passion for tech into a thriving career? The future belongs to creators, and you could be the next big name in web and mobile app development. Interest. So down this one, just to highlight, it is using a framework: attention, interest, desire, action. You understand? But if you want to use this one, when you copy it, remove these ones, all this attention, remove interest, remove desire, remove action, and you edit it to fit you. Okay, so you see, are you ready to turn your passion for tech into a thriving career? The future belongs to you, and you could be the next big thing in the web and mobile development. Okay, so it's interest. Okay, now it's imagine building website that dazzle the mobile imagine building website uh, that dazzle and mobile apps that millions rely on daily. Our hands-on courses teach you cutting-edge skill like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Flutter skill that top companies in Nigeria and beyond are hiring for right now. Okay, this interest. Okay, so you are telling them, imagine them having the capacity to build powerful website that top companies are interested in. Okay, desire. Don't just dream about success, create it. Okay, with personalized mentorship, real world project, and supportive community, you will gain the confidence to launch your career or your own tech startup. Plus, our courses are tailored for young Nigerians aged 22, no experience needed. Aged 18 to 22. This, if I'm right, I might just remove this. Okay, seats are limited. Then this one's action. Seats are limited, so act fast. Enroll today to secure your spot. So you see, this okay, but I will tell AI to make it use simple language, because the language seems to be big. Use simple language. Use simple language. A an illiterate in Nigeria will understand. Will understand. Okay. Make the ad copy more persuasive. More persuasive. Okay. Use So if you want to specify the headline, you can also go to the headline and tell the AI the kind of headline you want the AI to use. Okay, maybe if we should go to headline now, you see types of headline, point, then you can check out the headline and know the one you want. Okay, this is cool, and this one is proven well. How to headline, question headline, are you making? Okay, direct headline, command headlines, testimonial headline. Okay, let me use testimonial headline. Let's see. Let me see what it gives. Use testimonial headline. There's another headline. I didn't know if I mentioned it, but I love it. It's reverse psychology. Reverse psychology headline. I don't know if it is what it is called. Okay, but that's what it does. Like, reverse psychology headline. Like when you want somebody to do something in your headline, you tell them don't do it. Okay, for example, don't click this button, or don't click, let's say don't click this button if, okay, dot dot dot. When you say don't do something, if people will want to know why you don't want them to click it, and they will do what? They will click it. Do you understand? So that's the kind of reverse psychology headline. All right, persuasive. Now let's see what it will give us also. Maybe let me copy this one, maybe for others also. Let's see. Let me put it in case if I need it. Okay, okay, let's see. See how I became a successful app developer at 20. Do you see that? Do you see that? It is now using exactly the headline I wanted to use. Testimonial headline. It's not telling people how. And I love this one. Okay, that they can now see that I've done it. Somebody has done it. So you can use see how I did it, or see how my students did it. You understand me? So are you tired of staying at home without a job? This is the one Nigerian can relate to it. Do you want to make money and be respected in your community? Learning web development and mobile app development can change your life. I think this one is better. You see, the other one is big grammar that a common Nigerian might not really understand or might not connect with. Okay, imagine creating apps and websites that people use every day. You can do this too. Our courses teaches you how to build apps and websites using simple tools. You don't need to know anything about computers to start, just a willingness to learn. Powerful, because some people will think that they need to be an expert before they will start, not knowing that they don't really need to know anything as long as they know how to open their laptop and boot the laptop and click on a button, how to use the keyboard and mouse. That is all they need to know. Okay, good. Then desire. So this one will make them more interested. You get that? So desire. Many young people like you have already changed their life with our course. So when they hear that, oh, many young people have done this, oh my God. And if you also want to add, sometimes when you say many young people, if you want to increase their desire further, as in to make them to be more be more interested, then you mention somebody. Okay, one of my students, maybe you can call the person by name. Sometimes when you call the person by name, it makes it more believable. Okay, maybe you can say one of my students, the one I call captain. Okay, one of my students, the one I called him captain, has done this, has been able to create his own business website, and has also created from other people and made lots of money with it. You understand? Then you now maybe you drop a testimonial of what he says. Maybe you go to your WhatsApp chat, see testimonials of what captain says, drop it. Okay, you can now type the testimonial. This is what he says to me in a WhatsApp chat. You put what he said before you continue this line. Do you understand? All these things will make it more believable. You can earn good money, start your own business, or get a job in a big company. This is powerful. This is exactly what Nigerians want. Okay, they want money. Okay, they want to start their own business. Some of them want to get employed in a big company. You understand? So our teachers will guide you every step of the way, and you will work on real projects to build your skills. This is good. Join our course today and start building your future. Click below to enroll and start learning. You can do this. Awesome. I love this. I love this. I love this. Now, this is where you put what our students say. You see what I'm saying? I was just a student with no job. So you cannot say one of my students, the one I call captain, shouted me some time ago, and this is what he said in a WhatsApp chat. He said, I was just a student with no job, but after learning app development, I now earn 200,000 per month. I now earn 500,000 per month. You understand? And these are some of the testimonials of my students. Emeka, age 20. Another testimonial: I never thought I could build a business, but now I have my own business thanks to this course. Okay, now after that, you now end it with enroll now and start your success story. Do you see what they use? They did not just say pay now or register for the course. Instead, they use enroll now and start your success story. People need success story. You understand? Now something like grab the opportunity now before it goes away. So stuff like this. I think I like this one. Do you understand that? So do you see how I make AI? I made AI to adjust the language to make it simpler for Nigerians to understand. Some Nigerians that are not that educated to understand. All right. Even the educated one, they want it simple. When you make it simple, it becomes easy for them to quickly read and connect with. You understand? Unless if you are dealing with maybe professors and go, then you can make it a big grammar. Now let's read what this one says. Interest. It says, are you tired? Or this attention, young Nigeria. It's okay. Learn mobile app. This is the title. Learn mobile app. Learn web and mobile app development. No experience needed. Attention. Are you tired of scrolling through social media, wishing you could create something meaningful? Do you want a high income skill? Okay. So you read. I may not continue to read all of them. You understand? But you just do the same thing. If you didn't like what you get, you can now tell AI, make it simple for simple Nigeria. You understand? Just like I just did. Same with this one. You read, imagine a future where you are not just a user but a creator. So you see, when you read all these things, maybe you can tell AI to make it simple. Do you see? It's even show action. So many actions. Visit our website, call or WhatsApp us at the phone number. You put your phone number. Follow us on social media. It depends on the one you want to include. Okay. Then this one also. So you see, the important thing is after look at the call to action. See, enroll now and transform your future. Interesting. You see how hypnotic it is. Everybody want to transform their future. Okay. So this is the hard copy. So unlock your future in tech. That's the title, the headline. You understand the headline? Attention. Dreaming of a high-paying career. Imagine building websites, mobile apps that change the way you live, work, and connect. Okay, just take your time. If it's if the language is too big, you also do the same thing. Just copy this. Just type. Use simple language. An illiterate in Nigeria will understand, or a common man in Nigeria will understand. Okay, make another copy. Then you can possibly specify the type of headline you want it to use. If you don't have anyone in mind, just tell it to use a hypnotic headline or a persuasive headline or catchy headline, whatever you want to say. Okay, but you can go through the types of headlines and maybe you might get interested in one and tell AI to use it, it will do that for you. Okay, so that is it. Then so what you now do is when you copy them, put it in Microsoft Word and edit. Okay, you take your time, edit. Maybe you copy something. If there are things you like here, you copy it, you put it somewhere in your work. Come to this one. If there's another thing you love here, you copy. Okay, first thing what I'm going to do, just check all of them, know the one you love most, copy it and put in Microsoft Word. Then you now go to others, start looking for any line of text that you like that is not in the main one you love, copy it and put, do it for all. Then you go back to the copy, take your time, edit, remove few things, edit, and then save, and boom, you are ready. Your ad copy is ready. Thank you so much. So this is all you need to know about AIDA copywriting framework. Yeah, so we'll continue in the next tutorial. Thank you so much.
I believe you've learned a lot in this tutorial. Oh my God. You've learned how to use AIDA copywriting frameworks to structure your write-up and create wonderful and persuasive ad copy. That's wonderful. But just know that there are so many other frameworks, so many others. And if you learn all of them, it makes a lot of sense. And I told you I'm recording tutorials. For my students on copywriting. All right. If you want to have access to it, you look at the description, check the description. You're going to see details of the copywriting course. You can order for the course and you start. Thank you so much.